And so I'm here to work as usual. Kind of bored, but I just thought I should share a little thought. The other morning I went to McDonald's to get some breakfast because I was opening the store, and there was this lady in the line. I was waiting on my order, and this lady was in the line trying to get breakfast, but she didn't have enough apparently. Now, from her attire, I could tell that she was homeless, I guess. And the cashier was giving her a very hard time because she didn't have enough to get what she wanted. And I sat back and I just watched the scene for a bit. I only had $5 on me, and I'd already made up my mind that I would give her my breakfast. But I sat back and I just watched the scene for a bit. And because she wasn't clean, or she wasn't dressed like everybody else who was paying the full price for their breakfast, the cashier really treated her inhumanely. After a while, the security came over to find out what was going on, and the security offered to buy the breakfast for the lady, and that brought tears to my eyes because it proved to me that chivalry isn't completely dead in the Bahamas. As I continued to watch the scene, there was this other gentleman in the line who joined the line later, and he greeted the lady and he gave her a hug. And someone asked, "You know her, bro?" So he said, "Yes, I know her. I don't discriminate." And so after a short exchange, the lady went, she sat down waiting on her breakfast. And I just felt something well up in me. Like I had already started to cry because I'm a big softie. I'm not gonna lie. And after I saw the security offer to buy her breakfast, it touched me so deep, because everybody else is just scorning her. And I went over to her and I hugged her. I gave her a very warm hug, and I said, "I just want you to know that Jesus loves you." And she held on to me like it was her lifeline. And she began to cry. And she said, "Miss, people look at you, but they don't know what you're going through. I've been living on the streets now for a couple of weeks, and my son needs clothes and stuff like that." So, I continued to talk to her for a brief couple minutes until my food was ready. And when the security was done, he brought her food. I gave him a handshake because I was so impressed, you know what I mean, that there was someone who was actually willing to help her. I say all that to say, if you see someone in need and you have the means to help, don't turn a blind eye and don't turn the other cheek. We all go through struggles, but the test of a real person is being able to help somebody when you yourself are going through your storms. We don't know when any of us is going to end up in the same situation. Things have a funny way of turning and shifting. So let's try our best to live each day like it's our last. If you could help somebody along the way, your living will not be in vain. I just thought I should share that today because that made me so emotional. I'm naturally emotional on the whole. Don't mind me being rough and ragged outside. On the outside, I'm very soft on the inside. And I guarantee you, if the cashier had continued to make the exchange that she was making, have the exchange that she was having with the woman, I definitely was going to give her my breakfast. Because I know I'm going to eat. God is going to provide. No matter what happens, no matter how low you think you are, God, once you trust in Him, He always turns things around and He always provides. So don't you ever worry about where the next dollar is coming from. Don't you ever worry about where you're going to live or what you're going to wear tomorrow. Tomorrow is promised to no man. Store up your treasures in heaven. Earn your jewels on your crown, because there is life after that. Live each day as if it's your last. That's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope this video touches and encourages and inspires someone today. Have a blessed one.